minimum of 25 years. What made her unusual, apart from the crime itself, was that she had pleaded guilty and refused to offer a defense. She was known inside the prison walls as the Sculptress. Her real name was Olive Martin. Rosalind Leigh, waiting by the door of the interview room, ran her tongue around the inside of her mouth. Her revulsion was immediate, as if Olive's evil had reached out and touched her. My God, she was thinking, and the thought alarmed her. I can't go through with this. But she had, of course, no choice. The gates of the prison were locked on her as a visitor just as securely as they were locked on the inmates. She pressed a shaking hand to her thigh, where the muscles were jumping uncontrollably. Behind her, her all but empty briefcase, a testament to her lack of preparation for this meeting, screamed derision at her ill-considered assumption that conversation with Olive could develop like any other. It had never occurred to her, not for one moment, that fear might stifle her inventiveness. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. The rhyme churned in her brain, over and over, numbingly repetitive. Olive Martin took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her sister 41. Roz stepped away from the door and forced herself to smile. "Hello, Olive. I'm Rosalind Leigh. Nice to meet you at last." She held out her hand and shook the others warmly, in the hope, perhaps, that by demonstrating an unprejudiced friendliness she could quell her dislike. Olive's touch was token only, a brief brush of unresponsive fingers. "Thank you," Roz spoke to the hovering prison officer briskly. "I'll take it from here. We have the governor's permission to talk for an hour." Lizzie Borden took an axe. "Tell her you've changed your mind." Olive Martin took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. "I can't go through with this." The uniformed woman shrugged. "Okay." She dropped the welded metal chair she was carrying carelessly onto the floor and steadied it against her knee. "You'll need this. Anything else in there will collapse the minute she sits on it." She laughed amiably. An attractive woman. "She got wedged in the flaming toilet last year, and it took 4 men to pull her out again. You'd never get her up on your own." Roz maneuvered the chair awkwardly through the doorway. She felt at a disadvantage, like the friend of warring partners being pressured into taking sides. But Olive intimidated her in a way the prison officer never could. "You will see me using a tape recorder during this interview," she snapped, nervousness clipping the words brusquely. "The governor has agreed to it. I trust that's in order?" There was a short silence. The prison officer raised an eyebrow. "If you say so. Presumably someone's taken the trouble to get the Sculptress's agreement. Any problems like, for example, she objects violently?" She drew a finger across her throat before tapping the pane of glass beside the door, which allowed the officers a clear view of the room. "Then bang on the window. Assuming she lets you, of course." She smiled coolly. "You've read the rules, I hope. You bring nothing in for her, you take nothing out. She can smoke your cigarettes in the interview room, but she can't take any away with her. You do not pass messages for her in or out without the governor's permission. If in doubt about anything, you refer it to one of the officers. Clear?" "Bitch," thought Roz angrily. "Yes, thank you." But it wasn't anger she felt, of course. It was fear. Fear of being shut up in a confined space with this monstrous creature who stank of fat woman's sweat and showed no emotion in her grotesquely bloated face. "Good." The officer walked away with a broad wink at a colleague. Roz stared after her. "Come in, Olive." She chose the chair furthest from the door deliberately. It was a statement of confidence. She was so damn nervous, she needed a wee. The idea for the book had been delivered as an ultimatum by her agent. "Your publisher's about to wash his hands of you, Roz." His precise words were, "She has a week to commit herself to something that will..."